Okay, we are back and we went digging through the back of the shelves of the AV section at the card shop this time. We picked out one of the oldest ones that we could find on the shelf, volume 65. So CJ Series volume 65. Just for reference, the one we just opened in the last video was volume 133, and that's the brand new one as of March 2016. So this one's got to be back in, God, this is like back to like 2019. I think it's around back to 2019 for when this one came out. Our model is MAHIRO TADIA. MAHIRO TADIA, and I knew we'd seen her somewhere before. And from our videos, she was in Tri-Feel Volume 4. She was the cat, or like the kind of bear cat girl over there. So this is her on the left right there. That is MAHIRO TADIA. So we have seen her, but she doesn't have a lot of boxes. She did Juicy Honey Plus back when it was volume 3. But volume 3, that was 2019. 2019 for that box. And the only other one I can find, they do have this one still on the shelf at the shop as well. CJ 2021, volume 81. So she doesn't seem like she's done a lot, like in the way of the card stuff. She kind of seemed to have disappeared from the card stuff until she started doing, she did that Loving You about a year ago. Yes, Grandpa? Okay. So, we are on to a new one for her. You can check her out. She has X, she has Instagram, and she has a lot of videos online. And yes, she is, well, she's doing CJ, so we pretty much know she's a full-out AV star. So yeah, you can check out all of her wonderful bits online if you just check her out. All right, promotion card for this one. Nice striped bikini, and only part of the striped bikini on this one. She's super cute. Like, super cute, super sexy looking. There we are on the back. She's just got that cute smile look to her. Pretty much the more I look at this stuff, pretty much all of this stuff is exactly the same every box whenever we do this. So we got the rare cards, special rare cards, lingerie cards, garter belt and stockings, bikinis, beauty cards, premium cards, 101s, and real checkies. So I think sometimes it just depends on maybe what outfits she had, but there's not going to be a very big difference. And once again, we get to hear Grandpa in the background of this video because my wife isn't home this weekend and Captain Dickface thinks that he needs food all the time. He actually does. He doesn't eat large amounts, but I don't know. I don't talk about the cats as much on this page, but Grandpa is very old, Grandpa is very sick, Grandpa is stage 3 kidney failure, and Grandpa has dementia. So yeah, sometimes when he's walking around crying, it's just because he doesn't know where he is. Sometimes it's because he's hungry. Sometimes it's because he forgets that he just had food. So that's the wonderful cat that you're going to hear in the background. All right, there is nice little pink outfit that she's got on there. That's gonna, I'm hoping that outfit's in the cards. I really do. That's cute. It's got color to it, and we know how much I like the color on these ones. So inside of our box, of course, we have the special limited box card. The limited box card looks to be the same outfit that is on the front of the packs. So there we go. The pink and black, the Bret Hart look for another one of these girls. There we go. You can see she's got a very natural looking figure. Very cute. Very nice looking. I can't remember which one of these two, if it was her or the last one that at the card shop, they were saying that she was my style, but not their style. I kind of think, I don't know. We'll have to see. I still do have the packs beside me from the last one. So there's the two girls that we just opened. Now, the last one that we looked at, what's it? Mitsuri Nagahama. Very, very pretty. This one, very, very cute. Body styles are a little bit different from everything that I've seen online so far. Body styles are different, but facially, they are both very pretty, very cute. So, let's see. I feel like I'm talking like Danhausen. If you're a wrestling fan, you'll understand what I mean. Like very, very pretty, very cute. Yes. Okay, so let's get into our first pack here. Let me double check this stuff. Oh, she's got some cool outfits. We got some color. We finally got some color into this stuff. All right. Nice little blue flowered print dress, and outside where there's green behind her. Oh my God. Maybe because these are old, this is an older set. That could be the whole reason why we're actually going to get some color into these ones and not just white. Oh my God, this would kill my friend. That card would be the death of my friend. Oh, I wonder, I know he knows about this channel. I wonder if he watches as he gets mad at me every time that I talk about that. All right, there is the pink and black lingerie and stockings. Bret Hart has nothing on this girl. If you're not a wrestling fan, you don't know what I'm talking about. All right, there she is up close. Very young, very cute looking on these ones. All right, out in the woods again. Black see-through dress with red lingerie underneath. Yeah, she's got some cool looks on these ones already. This one, there's nothing to look at. Well, there's a lot to look at, but when I'm talking about outfits, there's really nothing there for me to talk about. Aye, white lingerie in a white bedroom. That's your typical for this stuff. There we go. The white lingerie is pretty much falling off on her on those ones. And there's a very cool one. Light blue lingerie with the blue checkered shirt over top of it. And we got a lot of puzzle pieces. Lots of puzzle pieces. We only have 2 cards that are not puzzle pieces. Or actually, we did accidentally flip one over. So this one, we have to cover it because it's a very, very sheer see-through top. So we will do that. Let's get into our next ones here. Let's go with 2, and then we'll do 3, 3, and 3 for the rest of this stuff. Always like to open up the first pack just to see what they are like. Okay. I believe we've got a hit inside of this one. It feels like we've got a hit inside of this one. We do. So we're going to need a card to cover that up. Well, let's use the pink and black because we're already in love with the pink and black. So we will use that pink and black to cover up this hit. We will stick it right up there. Okay, and oh my God, this is, I'm seriously just going to make up an entire box, and I'm going to ship this stuff home to my friend in Canada and just absolutely have him want to murder me. Okay, I think we're covered enough on that one. I honestly do, because it's just a little bit of butt crack. It's just a tiny little bit of butt crack on that one. All right, this one's risky, but not too risky. Just pulling up the spring dress a little bit on that one. All right, the pink and black attack. Sorry, we can't show much on that one. Just her thinking about all the decisions she's made in life that led her to doing CJ. Wonder how many of the girls actually do have that type of a thing. Oh, we're back to this could be a good thing. This is an older set, which could mean that we're not going to have to look at the girls eating the end of the bra this time. Because it seems like we're always looking at the girls eating the ends of the bras in these ones. So maybe to me, it seems like that's a newer thing in these boxes. It's not a lot in the older boxes that we're seeing them eating the bras. A lot of the cards on this one that we've been opening is just her in the outfit. Like nothing for me to have to block until there. I was going to say, we're doing pretty good without having to show my ugly ass thumbs, but yeah. Oh, that was the one with the foot on the back. Haha. God, I love these cards sometimes. All right. Very cute. Super cute with the shorter hair. All right. See, she looks like she's considering eating the end of the bra, and then she thought, no, that's just crazy. Maybe people in 5 or 6 years will be eating them, but right now I'm not that hungry. Alright, this one we're showing a little bit down below that dress. Okay, blue or green. See, she's not as hungry as those girls. These 2019 for this set. I'm assuming the 2019 girls were fed better than the 2025, 2026 girls were. Okay, so we got our first hit is sitting up there waiting for us. So let's get through more of these ones so we can get to the hits and check out what we got. All right, next 3. There's our 3. Do a quick scan through these ones. And we've got our other hit is on here, which means we need another card to cover her up. We'll use this green one to cover this one up. All right. So both hits came from the same side of the box this time. Okay, let's get into this one. There we go. White lingerie. No lingerie. No lingerie. We're just going to go from color to no. That's pretty much all we're doing on these ones. I think we just saw this one, because I remember having to cover up just that little tiny bit of nipple. But then the back looks like a whole new card, so maybe it's a little bit different. This is the pink and black that we cannot show you because there's not a lot of pink and black to the picture. There's that nice close-up one of her again in the checkered shirt. There is her again in that nice flowered dress outside with the green lingerie underneath it. Red lingerie, we haven't seen much of that. Flower lingerie. Still lots of puzzle pieces. More concentration on her life choices. Yeah, I'm not seeing any eating the bras in this one. Maybe going back to these older sets is going to make me happier. All right, that's a different pink and black one. That's not the same pink and black. That's a lighter pink. Yeah. She's being risky with it, but she does have a bra under there, so no one can really complain about that card. All right. Pink and black lingerie once again. All right, out by the beach. Somebody pulled her underwear down a little bit much to show off a little bit of bum. Nobody's going to complain about a little bit of bum. No one's going to complain about a whole bunch of bum either. Honestly, I wouldn't complain about either one. All right, there we are. We have to cover the bottom because she is pulling that dress up a little bit more than she's supposed to. And pretty much nothing on that one. Oh my God. If anybody watches this and hates feet, they're going to hate me for just laughing about it on here all the time, probably. Okay. There we go. That, I think, is the black lingerie, but we just can't see it. All right. I'm not even sure what she was wearing on this one because it's all gone. That is the white with the black underneath. There is the white in the white room, your typical AV star photo. All right, she's doing a pretty good job of covering stuff up there with the bra and her hands, but we still have to block a little bit of something popping through. This one I don't think we need to cover, but sometimes I just do it to be safe. All right, there we are, squatting down and leaning forward. All right, so this is the one. This is the other pink and black one that we haven't really seen much of. A little bit more of a granny panty going on that type of the bottoms on that one, or maybe it's just the way she's wearing it. And there is the white top with the lingerie. Oh, aye, she is super cute. I'm thinking about possibly going and getting her other box next time. What was it? We said it was like box 81 or something like that. Her name isn't on the boxes. She doesn't actually have her, like, her English style name, or at least the way that you would say it. They just have the Japanese on her boxes. So I had to look up the box and then find somewhere to tell me what her name was. And then that's when I found out. But then on the Lovin' You box, it does have the MAHIRO TADIA on it. So, oh, we have the special cards. We forgot about the special cards. That entire pile, we did not hit a single special card. The special cards with the gold inlay. Sometimes it even puts their autograph onto the card. It's hard to see. trying to get the reflection on it, but you've got her name, you've got the border, you've always got the CJ symbol stuff at the top, and then that's her autograph right up the middle there on that one with the blue bikini. The blue bikini. Oh, I was going to say which is the same as her package, but no, she's got the pink lingerie. It's the last girl that had the blue bikini. I can't show you the other side of that one. It's a puzzle piece, but it's also a puzzle piece that we cannot show. There is our other specialty card here. There we go. We just got to cover up some of that one. So that's special card number 7, where it shows the tiniest little bit of her hip. All right, so remember, they all make up one puzzle on the back. So we have specialty card number 5. Specialty card number 5 would be the center one of all the cards. So that's always going to be the most dangerous one if we show that puzzle piece. All right, I'm thinking that's a red something. I don't know. We're not seeing much on her there on that one. All right, little black dress. Flowered dress. This set seems to go from like not showing much to just full out showing everything. But they've got a pretty good mix of both. Like, they've got a great mix where you're getting a lot of cards that are not too risky. So there we go. That's the light pink one that I was talking about. Grandpa wants to come. You want to come see the cards, buddy? Yes, the cat sounds like he's dying. It's just because he's a little bit confused right now. You okay, buddy? Daddy's in here, Bubba. Sometimes he just needs to hear someone's voice so that he remembers he's not all alone, even though there are 6 other cats out there with him. All right, there is the flower dress. There is the white lingerie in the white room. I'm guessing that's supposed to signify like the wedding night. There's our pink and black Bret Hart outfit. All right. Oh, she's fluffing out the bottom of that one there. We're gonna cover that one up. All right, pink and black once again. There is the black strapped dress. There is her once again showing us what's under the flower dress. All right. The black. She really likes this black dress, it seems like. They really center on that one a lot. There's the back of that one, part of a puzzle piece, but a nice close-up shot of her. There's that lighter pink and gray and black one that we were just talking about. All right. There is the white lingerie with the little teddy over the top. And there is the checkered shirt with the grayish white or light blue. I don't know. Can't tell if that's blue or light gray. On the camera, it looks blue, but in person, it looks light gray. So don't say I am colorblind a little bit, but not to those colors. All right, leaning forward. I don't like those leaning forward shots as much on most of the girls. It kind of makes their body look weirdly contorted sometimes, like in a strange way. All right, there's that light pink one once again, light pink and black. All right, there she is, just taking everything off to go for a stroll outside. All right, that's just butt, but it's a lot of butt, and the lingerie she's wearing kind of makes it look like there isn't anything there, but there is. White. There's a half on, half off bra. But once again, at least she's not eating it. All right, the white teddy over the black lingerie. All right, white lingerie. Oh, it finally stopped raining outside. Wonder if I can actually go somewhere. All right, black lingerie and the greenish blue lingerie outside. All right, I don't know. I like the colors. The colors of these ones are really nice, but a lot of these very static photos. If you know what I mean by static photos, just very one-dimensional photos, not a lot of changing and not a lot of differences in her poses and her looks compared to other sets and just compared to like each card. Like when you've got a card of her in a certain outfit, all the cards of her in that outfit look close to the same. Not a lot of changing on these ones. A lot of butt though, which once again, we're not complaining about that. She shows a lot of butt. Like I wouldn't mind somebody walking around the house showing a lot of butt all the time like that, but she does show a lot of butt. All right, and a lot of feet on the back too. All right, there we go. One of our SP cards. Got to cover that one up. And as you can see, we always have most of the puzzle pieces on these SP cards absolutely suck. They really do. All right, SP card with the red. That's a different one. The red SP card, because all the SP cards have been her in the blue, but for some reason we have one SP card where she's in the red. That's number 5. And number 3, we got to cover up a little bit. There we are. So number 5 and number 3. Yeah, number 5 and number 3 would go together on the back. So you can see that there's a way of putting together the puzzle there. Okay, we'll put the red one on top because then we can actually show the SP cards on camera because the one on top does not have any nudity to it. Okay, bum. Not complaining. I'm not complaining. Just pointing it out right now. All right, red lingerie outside. That little cute black dress. All right. Oh, she looks like she's considering it. She's thinking, would this taste good? And then I think she thought twice and realized, you know what? Bras are not for eating. Bra should only go in the mouth of the person who's taking the bra off of you, not in the mouth of the person who's wearing the bra. There we go. That's my rule. That's a rule that I would like to implement from this point on, is that bras only go in the mouth of the person removing the bra. All right, little black dress. A whole bunch covering on this one. And another one that we can send home to my friend. There we go. White lingerie. Pink and black lingerie. The gray lingerie. The flower print dress. Ooh, we almost put that one straight up there. Half on, half off bra. That seems to be like the older style on these cards. Is one side of the bra is still on and one side of the bra is just hanging loose on the other side. All right, the pink and black. I don't know if that's shadow down there or what it is, but we're just making sure that none of it comes flipping through. And there is the blue and gray. I like that blue checkerboard shirt. Maybe it's just because I wear a lot of those checkered shirts. I'm from Canada, so that's like, we're born wearing one of those. Okay, there we are on the back. All right, let's check out the backs of these cards, and then we will get to our 2 hits. All right, once again, she's considering the eating, but she's not dumb enough to put it in her mouth. And I guess you got to think a lot of these sets have the bra strap. They have the bra clasp as a 1 out of 1 card. So when you get that bra clasp, you're also getting like DNA because she's been chewing on it in all of the pictures. Like every bra clasp gets chewed on in these damn things. All right, all squished forward and covering up for us. Not covering up very well for us. I can't tell. I know it looks like I'm covering something, but she is pulling it down, and I believe you'd be able to see a little bit. Now, this is what I'm talking about with a whole bunch of butt. I like this. I like those bottoms. From the front, remember I said they kind of look like granny panties because they're all kind of bunched up. But on the back, they've got that cute, like it's more like the thong style, and it's got that cute little lace on the back. So I take back what I said about that one, mostly. Okay, so we got our typical, we can't show them all. We got our typical 5 SP cards, 5 of the special 9 cards to put that puzzle piece together from her. We have our, which one is which? Box card? That should be box card. That should be promo card over there. So let's get to our hits up here. I don't even remember which one was which. So our first one, we're going to have to pull off for a second, is the pink and black one. Okay. So it's surprising. We don't really need to cover much up on this stuff, but we have number 13 out of 120 of the big costume card. The big costume card, this is the camisole that she's wearing, like the teddy type thing that she's wearing. Yes, the back we did have to cover up. She did not really have to cover it up. She's got a whole bunch of butt sticking out the bottom of that one. Oh, and these are 2020. I was saying 2019, but these are 2020. So the big costume card, where does big costume card fall on here? Big costume in card, big spot shorts, big lingerie bra, big lingerie, big stockings, big garter belt. I don't see big. Oh, big costume in card. That's just rare card. All right. That, well, and out of 120, that would be more of just a regular rare card, I assume. So there's our first hit. Big costume in card, the grayish white camisole that she was wearing. And our other one, covered by the green. Nice green card. We got a 17 out of 25. And this is the bikini in card. All right, the bikini in card. I didn't even have to cover anything on this one, because she's wearing the bikini in both of the pictures. So this is bikini in card, 17 out of 25. I would assume that that one is going to be... This is bikini top. So bikini top in card. It's not listed as a rare, but this is one of the bikini cards. All right. So this is bikini top. So from what it shows here on the back for the bikini cards, there's 3 types. There's bikini top in card, bikini bottom in card, and then big spot bottom in card. Big spot bottom in card is going to be a larger... I assume it's a larger piece of the bikini, but it's also from the specific down under Australian area of the bikini. Let's just call it the Australia of the bikini, or the Antarctica of the bikini, but that just sounds too cold. So yeah, it's the down under part. That would be the other one, but still 17 out of 25 for the bikini top. Not a bad hits. So with her, no photo in card. But I guess this is an older set. Maybe that's not as common for the older sets. No photo in card, no autograph, but we did get 2 nice relics. One more common relic and one which is the more specialty relic. So there we go. Volume 65, CJ Sexy Series with MAHIRO TADIA. I think I'm going to go look for her older set next time I'm there. We can at least get one more of her boxes on here, since she is cute. She's got a nice look to her, and the older stuff is getting harder and harder to get from the shops. So I got to kind of pick through who they have there. I guess it's who doesn't sell well. I guess she didn't sell well. Maybe that's why they were saying that I would like her, because maybe she doesn't sell well to most of the Taiwanese that are buying there. So, yeah, her, Asuna Kawai, and a couple others are the ones that just don't sell as strongly as others. I'll be there in a second, Grandpa. Okay, just relax. Okay, Grandpa's calling me. Grandpa needs some more food and possibly his fluid injections right now. So that's it for me right now. If you're new here, like, share, subscribe. Go back and check out the old boxes. Do not worry. The cat is not dying. And just stick around. There's more boxes coming. Lots of boxes getting done this weekend while my wife's away. And I'll always get more boxes straight from Japan and straight from the card shop here. Hopefully more CJ. I love doing CJ. CJ is probably the one that I like the most out of all these sets. So I will find more. I'll get more on here and get more up going. So that's it. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna go put that cat to sleep now, but in a nice way, with a big can of tuna. Okay, that's it. See you guys later. Thanks for hanging out. Bye-bye.